borderline atrocious, god-awful. This movie isn't terrible. This movie isn't great either. This movie has problems. There is god-awful dialogue. Man-Thing himself looks really cool. Here's another problem with the movie. Man-Thing shows up at the end of the movie. This is a movie that has gotten a lot of trash over the years. Granted, some people will say that this movie isn't as bad as the 2015 Fantastic Four movie, but people will still say it's bad. This movie does have dated special effects. Michael Chiklis, Jessica Alba, Ian Grufford, and Chris Evans all have really good chemistry as the Fantastic Four. They're all pretty solid in their roles, but the standouts are Michael Chiklis and Chris Evans. Julian McMahon was fine for what he was given. The way they handled Doom was not great. He is nowhere near as bad as Toby Kebbell Doom. The action scenes are fun. The score is great. This movie isn't as bad as people say. Could not believe how much I enjoyed this movie. Honestly think this movie is underrated. Begins as one of the best superhero films of all time. Christian Bale is fantastic as Batman. Michael Caine, Gary Oldman, and Morgan Freeman are all terrific. Katie Holmes does a good job as Rachel Dawes. Cillian Murphy is a standout as Scarecrow. Liam Neeson is excellent as Ra's al Ghul. The movie is flawlessly shot by Wally Pfister and flawlessly directed by Christopher Nolan. This movie also does a really good job of exploring Bruce's backstory and making us care about him. I also love how Gotham City is depicted in this movie. It feels gritty, nasty, and a place that you would never want to visit. And how can I go without mentioning the score by James Newton Howard and Hans Zimmer is flawless.